Guys, what's up? As a quick intro to this deck profile, as we are on our way to Best Buy getting some things, Konami just announced Cyber Dragon Infinity, and I'm not going to go into great detail, or maybe I will, I'm not sure. But I'm not going to do like every other YouTuber is doing right now and just posting to post to, get more hits or whatever, or trying to inform the subscribers about Infinity. I'm pretty sure you already know Infinity is coming out from everybody else. But I will be going into into a video discussing Infinity and the effects that will happen. The effects that it will cause in the meta and all types of decks, rogue, meta, and everything. So I will be talking about that in another video, maybe coming after this deck profile. But thanks for your time, and I hope you enjoyed the deck profile. And also, whoa, we were just talking about Infinity as we were dueling and how his deck is gonna go from from rogue to meta. But now you can probably see it happening. You can see this deck everywhere on Yu-Gi Pro and Dev Pro. But yeah, let's start this. So guys, we're Kung Fu Tea and we've been dueling for like the past 3 hours. I'm with Kevin for his 4.0 Galaxy deck. That's 4.0 times the 4. And please excuse the Japanese baby making music with the love notes and stuff. But let's start this thing.
So pretty much for the deck, this is a new version, so I'm running one effect Baylor. I've actually added 2 max seeds, and along with 2 Keeper of the Dragon Shrines. Why I added these 2 cards? Well, the Exceeds and Galaxy Eyes. If they're destroyed by card effect of battle, it hits the field. And he also counts as 2 tributes for any dragon type monster, which is perfect for Galaxy Eyes. Max Seed is for the hand trap and draw power. So run the 2 Proton Thrashers, the 2 Galaxy Eyes Cloud Dragons. I run 3 Galaxy Wizards, the 3 Galaxy Soldiers, 2 Galaxy Knight, and 3 Galaxy Eyes Proton Dragons. But this is the monster lineup I'm running with. It's actually much more solid. I can get more plays and I got actually more draw power out of it. Now, up to the...
This love music is a little loud. It's just took a little louder. I think they hear it, but it's a little louder.
Now we're up to the spell lineup. To trade in, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Raigeki, 1 for 1. I've actually added a Soul Charge. If you're wondering why I add Soul Charge to it, is actually I can get the Galaxy Soldier out, 2 of them, then Exceed for a level 5. And also, I can actually get the search effect with Galaxy Soldier, since she's going to be a special summon. Next up, 1 Galaxy Zero, 2 Galaxy Cyclone.
Because he has the bling.
And 2 Galaxy Expeditions. Alright, next up is the spell lineup. 1 Trenchant Tribute, 2 Mirror Force, 2 Breakthrough Skills. And if you're wondering why I add Breakthrough Skills, is to stop like little monster effects that happen here and there. 2 Trap Stuns, so that way I can actually pull down my opponent's back row.
It's a secret rare. That's awesome.
And also, best card, Great Sand Trap.
Garbage.
Tachyon Transmigration.
He never has face downs, but he has back row in his hand.
So, pretty much, that is the deck lineup. Now for the extra deck. I actually run now 1 Dark Matter, and if you're wondering why I'm running 1, it's because I have less targets now because I don't have a whole bunch of dragons. I'm running also 1 Neo Galaxy Eyes, 2 Full Armor, 1 Prime, 2 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon, 1 Felgran, and now I actually added rank 5s to this deck. 1 Constellation Ladies, one Volcasaurus, one Durando,
Hey, Durandal.
one Shark Fortress, and for level 4s, one Rebellion, one Monarch, and actually Gaga Cowboys.
He means the Gaga gunman, you know. Did you
And
see
you're
the
running
video?
bootlegs.
That thing was
Yes.
so funny. I should have brought it today. Did you bring a side or?
Yep. I
Oh,
actually have a
snap.
side deck.
His side is basically anti-BA, but
There's actually a lot more than just that. So for my side deck, I actually run one Effect Veiler, two Flying Seas, one Mystical Space Typhoon, one Mistaken Arrest. I'm thinking about actually running another one of these. But I'll see what happens. I'm gonna try one for now. Another Galaxy Cyclone,
bowling.
one Banlist, Vanity Emptiness, two Imperial Iron Wall, one Royal Decree, two Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, and one Solemn Warning.
What do you feel is your biggest change now that the deck is more fluid, especially against like the decks I've been using with you, like Shaddolls and BA? It's a lot more solid now, and it's being noticed. I've seen on different channels now that your deck is gaining popularity. I don't know if it's in the positive way, but it's very progressive baseball builds. So what do you think changed the most about it?
The back row lineup. A lot of people think Galaxy deck should not be run back row, but instead, you really do need a good defense. Because not always offense wins you the game.
Do you think the deck is more of a glass cannon still, or?
Actually, no. It's less of a glass cannon because it's not focusing on the OTKs, but more along select row.
Well, thank you very much for our 4.0 times 4 Galaxy Dragons deck. And this is Kevin and Ryan from Randar Games signing out. What's up, guys? This is Ryden once again. And this is going to be the first time I ever do this. I haven't done it yet, so it's going to feel a little weird to me. But basically, I'm going to do a quick rundown of, I guess you could call it a discussion of what the October TCG ban list can be looking like, or at least some changes that could be, pretty viable on that list, according to the OCG. And I know OCG is completely different, but I mean, there are some times where the cards banned in the OCG reflect on the bans in the TCG. One super simple example would be Jin. Even though it was super obvious it was going to be banned eventually, it happened. One of them now that I've seen in the OCG, even though there's an errata, the Dark Magician of Chaos and the Chaos Emperor Dragon. They're both at 3, not even at 1, because the errata breaks them kind of, so they're like, eh. But I can easily see this coming to the TCG. The errata, all they need is have a reprint somewhere along the line, have a reprint within this month or next month of a last minute, announcement. They'll reprint, and then bam, just like Crush Card, just like Changing Spirit, you just bring them off the ban list, bring them to 1 if you want, for so people don't abuse them or anything like that. Norden, I do not think Norden's gonna live that long after this ban list. So October, they're probably not gonna touch it. Instant Fusion will definitely be touched because Konami wants all of you guys to keep purchasing Instant Fusions, especially because there's a lot of people like myself, rarity whores, that they just want to get they'll get the ultra rare Instant Fusion, and they don't mind throwing down $10 for Instant Fusion to continue getting the money going through. So Konami will not touch Instant Fusion. They will not touch Norden for this ban list. But for the next one, I'm so certain they're gonna do something to Norden. Once again, not Instant Fusion because Norden's like $5 right now, and he's so easily accessible. But Instant Fusion is the money card right now. So I'm assuming by the next ban list, Norden's gonna be hit. What should be hit this ban list would be Telemaeus, which is the Teller Knight that everybody goes into on freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro to get that stupid Cyber Dragon Infinity out, or Infinity Cyber Dragon, whatever freak you want to call it. It's a really stupid card. It allows any deck, basically, almost any deck, to run that Cyber Dragon Infinity or whatever it is, or Diamond, which is cool because Diamond almost never saw play. But that card just enables it so quickly. But I think it's go to zero. It's not even gonna go to one because all you need is one card, one copy of Telemaeus, and then shit goes down. Torrential Tribute and Bottom's Trap Hole could go to two because even though Torrential Tribute is almost in every deck, um, I think it's the time for them to unlock the gates for Torrential Tribute and Bottomless. I mean, they're sort of seeing play, but it wouldn't. I don't think I hurt the meta that much to put it at two. Like, I mean, look at the ARG. The ARG has multiple copies of Torrential Tribute, and it's doing fine so far. It hasn't been touched. So I'm thinking, hopefully one of those two can come back. I prefer Bottom Trap Hole to stop the pendulums because a lot of pendulum decks coming out. And Magic Specters is a freaking problem. That's why I think Bottom's Tribute can come back. Even though Magic Specters, a lot of them, well, there's like one or two cards that they say, Magic Specters can be destroyed by traps or whatever the hell it is. I don't remember his name, but you never know. Maybe you'll see one of these cards return back to two. One card that I do think might come back because the Gradles or whatever the water archetype is that it's like Snatch Steel deck, most of their effects. But Dulorin, Tiger King of the Ice Barrier, I think would come back to two. Nobody's been using him like ever, unless it's like a rogue deck and they'll use him or they'll run him. But nobody uses Delorean anymore. Not even Mermail decks that I've seen. Nobody uses it. So I wouldn't see it as an issue coming back to two. Also, just like Goyo Guardian, even though it's a completely different effect, when Goyo Guardian came back to two and then three, I mean nobody still uses them. Maybe like I don't know, Inferno or some crap, but nobody uses them. What's cool in the OCG I've seen is that Gateway of the Six is actually back to one, which is bananas. I skipped the era of Yu-Gi-Oh where Six Samurai was a thing, so I was not. I'm still not. You know, sure of how good Six Samurai was. I heard I was broken or it was crazy, but I've never seen it. In my own eyes, how the deck ran before all these hits to the deck. Which reminds me of Shein. Shein should come back to three because I find Six Samurai to be that cute little rogue deck that people always like to use. From what I've seen, people like to use it and be like, "Oh my god, I'm running Six Samurai." I think I'm cool and everything, but it's cool. It's almost like spellbooks where we want freaking spellbook of Fate back to two, and Konami won't do it because spellbook would be tier one if they. No, I don't think so. But that's another thing. Spellbook of Fate should come back to two. I don't see what the issue is. It's not like Judgment's coming back because Judgment will never come back. And as for Judgment coming back or getting an errata, it is not going to happen. They are getting a spellcasters sort of are getting a synchro that it sort of plays the Dark Magician of Chaos effect where you get a spell card from the graveyard back to hand, which is kind of cool, and I can see it happening in Pendulum spellbooks. But besides that, I don't see Judgment ever coming back. Fate might come back to two. Every single balance I'm hoping it comes back to two, and every single balance I'm disappointed. Also, what I also think is that Sir, well, Burning Abyss monster Sir or Scar might go to two. Why? Because Burning Abyss is extremely accessible now thanks to the Megatins. Um, Dark and me have seen a lot of Burning Abyss cards skyrocket, especially Rubik. Rubik keeps going up by like 50 cents almost every day, every other day. He used to be $3 back when I bought him to start building my deck. What, like a week ago, maybe a few days ago. Well, yeah, and now it's like $16, and right now there's not that many sites that they're going for $16, but you have people selling it for like $10. I mean, I'm sorry, $20, and people are still buying them. So as long as people are stupid enough to buy it that high of a price, the sellers are going to continue raising the price of it because it's one of the only important Burning Abyss monsters not reprinted in the Megatin. So besides that card, besides Rubik, I see Burning Abyss being very accessible. And Konami usually doesn't like that. Usually when something's reprinted in Megaton or reprinted several times, then they'll hit the deck eventually, which is stupid, but that's how Konami works. And also, what I think is Monarchs are gonna get affected in some way because you're gonna have eventually the either the Heaven Monarch coming out. Basically, it's one of those. It's a Monarch card where you can special summon a Monarch from a monster with 2400 attack or 1000 defense. Monarch from your deck to a field, and then it eventually goes back to your hand. But then your opponent's turn, you contribute that either the Heaven Monarch to tribute summon another monster, which is basically you're summoning that Monarch back and then activating its effects. And you have also, just to read it real quick, because not a lot of people, almost nobody knows that these cards are coming out. You have Erebus, the Netherworld Monarch, basically. That's also coming out. Basically, they're in either player's main phase. If it's in the graveyard, you can discard one Monarch, spell a trap. Target one monster in your graveyard with the Monarch stats, 2400 by 1000, and add it to your hand, which is great as well. But that's what I'm thinking because lately I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro and Monarchs are just bananas. They're all over the fucking place and they're pissing me the hell off. Like they're really, really, really powerful. So do not sleep on Monarchs. They're really, really good. But I mean that's what I think for so far for like I guess part one of the Banlist discussion for October. I mean I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think? I mean if you are on the go train for Fate Back to 2, well woo woo, let's go. But I have no faith in Konami, nothing at all. But let's see what happens. Well, yeah, guys, this was writing, and please let me know what you guys think. What might come on the ban list? Do you guys think Magician of Dark Chaos or Black Chaos or what the fuck Dark Magician of Chaos can come back? And if it can, spellbooks are gonna do work. I think they're gonna do work. So what do you guys think? And I'm done for today. This should be my last video for today. Let's see what happens tomorrow. From Ryan from Dark Games. Ryan from Ryan Dark Games. So, yeah.